Brosplay.
So, mama, we're all full of lies. Yeah, maybe we're done with the My Chemical Romance kick.
No. We haven't.
You're still on it?
We haven't done the best song.
What's the best song?
In the middle of a gunfight,
In the center of a restaurant. I thought you were gonna. What's the one about teenagers?
Oh,
Teenagers
scare the living shit out of me.
Yeah, because teenagers, I think, have scared the living shit out of people older than them forever.
Yep.
Isn't that one of the properties of being a teenager? Plus 10 scaring the shit out of people.
Plus 10.
Yeah, plus 4 all stats. Plus.
What a teenage way to represent that joke.
Oh, I get it. I'm so young.
You said something about Lego.
Yeah.
It reminded me one time we were like collecting things, like old keepsakes and shit, and we got some. What were those things called? Was it? It wasn't Kinects. Was it Duplo? Not Duplos.
Like,
yes.
Are you talking about Bionicles? We have to rip another person's head off.
God of War here with a with a how to massage your girl. Grab her firmly by the top of the head.
If you grab the throat, you won't have as much breakage of the spinal column.
Make sure they're already a rotting corpse. It's a lot easier to rip the head off.
And just swing it around by the hair. It's
that
easier to
joke
hold.
Got dark.
Yeah, it is dark.
Officially, we do not condone
disappeared.
Decapitation.
That was probably the worst animation in the game, that skull.
That was so unnecessary.
It was brutal.
Why make me rip off a skull that I put into a door right next to the skull?
It said something in the note about like a sacrifice or something.
I understand.
Thing, yeah.
The writing.
I'm with you though. I feel like that was unnecessary. It didn't build any, like there was no reason for it. In fact, basically they just built it in so we could make a joke about ripping people's heads off multiple times in the game. Maybe they thought it's rude to only rip off the heads of the guys' sons who built the place. Right. And they're like, you know what? Someone else needs to get decapitated.
Yeah, we gotta balance this shit
for this to be fair.
What were we just talking about? MCR? Something about MCR.
MCR?
My Chemical Romance.
Oh.
That's what cool people
You're talking about teenagers and...
Oh, yes.
You told me that I put it in a very teenage way.
What was those things that we used to have that we had at our grandparents' house, and they were...
You mean that it's like a wooden stick that would go into like a plastic connector?
Yes.
I think that was Duplo. I think that was actually Duplo.
No, because Duplo was ridiculously big Lego.
Oh, were they?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
This had its own name, but anyway, we were getting some keepsakes, and I got the plastic ones, and Dad got some old wooden ones. And he made fun of me for it, which is really weird because Dad's not that type of person.
Yeah, usually.
He was just like, haha, I got the wooden ones. And there was a second where I was like, I don't have the wooden ones. And then I was like, wait, I didn't play with wooden ones when I was a kid. This is not important to me.
Yeah, the plastic ones are my childhood.
And I even said it to him, and he's like, oh, I guess the wooden ones are just my childhood.
Yeah, well, honestly, that's a funny example because that's how the world's supposed to go. One thing worked for him, one thing worked for you, so you each take the thing that works for you, and everyone's happy.
Yeah.
But the way the world usually goes is, he says that, and you're like, yeah, you're right, I want the wood block. And then you drop the plastic one, and you, try and take the wood one from him. That's how it, happens.
When you said that, it reminded me so much of Randy from South Park.
Oh, I want the wood one.
Well, yeah, you're right, man. That was terrible. I don't
know if I can do Randy.
That wasn't something Randy says or even how he says it.
So you
unsubscribe for that shit.
Yeah. Please, somebody out there unsubscribe just to prove him, just to make a point.
We just get mass unsubs.
Yeah. A couple years from now, someone's watching this episode. Oh,
shit, what happened?
You died.
I was trying to get the cord to work because you're fucking hitting it with your sock feet.
Trying not to. We're
Dude,
just right on top of each other in this room.
If you're not gonna,
Dude, that was hilarious.
What?
Stop trying to grab things when there's giant crushing rollers of doom. Unless you want to do that. That was amazing. Throw them right underneath the thing.
It's really hard to grab them.
Yeah, you gotta get the right height.
This is surprisingly effective.
You gotta switch. I don't know about that. Bro. I feel like if you got out your Blades of Artemis, they'd already be dead.
Alright.
Hamut! Yeah, just take out the archers first. Them's
I don't...
them's the problems. Them there archers. You gotta watch out standing on the platforms though, because they got that fire beam.
Oh.
Yeah, you see that there hole?
Oh, that's what happened.
That there hole shoots out fire.
Yo.
Fire's not good for Kratos.
Just Hall is straight fire, bro.
Dude, you should hear this song about rollers. It's straight fire. It might as well be magma. It's on fire.
What is this room, man? Woo!
It's the grape press. This is where they make wine.
Oh.
Yeah. So you just bring in the grapes in like buckets, and you just ignore health and safety.
Or the people.
Because this is clearly...
Holy
What do you mean the
shit.
people?
This is clearly crushing people, not grapes, brother. Actually, you know what? It kind of looks like grapes.
Yeah, I'm going to say not people because that would be wrong to crush people alive. So,
Really?
yeah, I'm going to say you're wrong.
I didn't know that was how you felt.
I mean, it's not a strong feeling, but yeah, I have been told that it's not
That's
right
wrong?
to crush people under rollers.
Parents always told me. When they weren't
Shall I-
making fun of me for the toys that we kept. Son, will you be the savior of the broken? Will you avoid crushing people to death? And I said, well, I'll see
If
what
I
can
have
do.
to,
Yeah.
I guess.
I guess. Whoa. That explosion broke me out of that grip that harpy had.
The harpies can grab. Oh yeah, you have to shake them off.
Holy shit. Like, frig off, man. Frig off, Ricky.
Hey man, you want to just like frig off? I don't
Just for a
need
second.
this.
Just for a fuck. God damn. These guys are annoying. I love that I can one-shot these guys, though. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, cutting them
Feels
clean.
good.
That actually.
No!
Ah.
I got stuck on it.
See, I think you're spending way too much time trying to fight the birds before the archers are dead. You just gotta go platform to platform, killing those archers.
Man, the platform then killed me.
I'm really glad you don't die immediately when you go into those, because most places in God of War, the second you touch something like that, you die.
Yeah.
Right? This room is actually a rare exception.
Oh, this is the strat. Just keep rolling when you get close to the thing. Roll, 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 roll. This scene is gonna make me a little dizzy. With
Yeah,
way
the
that,
moving
like,
ground is really, really hard.
way that things are moving in different directions.
Things moving up, down, backwards. Everything's totally whack, man.
I don't even know what to make of my life anymore. You know, it used to be that my life was on stable ground, and now it feels like I'm just on like opposite moving conveyor belts. You can relate, right?
I used to think I was on stable ground, but now I might as well be in quicksand.
Are you familiar with story time videos on YouTube?
On YouTube now.
Yeah, they're generally hailed by most people as trash because it's a vlog system where they don't show you anything that happened. They just tell you about a thing that happened.
Oh,
And
okay,
it's
like unsubstantiated.
It's typically accompanied by a all caps title that is not accurate to what actually happened, and generally a thumbnail that makes it seem way more interesting than it was.
Can I point out you have killed so many of these and they're not stopping?
Yeah, I have a feeling I'm doing it wrong.
I have seen a lot of videos like that. I was not familiar with the concept. I think that's a good term, because that is what they are. They're just story time. It's
Actually,
just
that's what they call them.
let me what?
Yeah, that's not a derogatory statement. That's actually what they're referred to as.
That does actually bug me when people, like, when you say something that's not meant to demean someone, but meant to criticize them, and they point to that as something like that they intentionally do.
Mm-hmm.
And then all you think is, well, that just proves my criticism right, but you can't even criticize them further because they'll just turn that into part of their fucking mission statement for their channel. Our goal is to tell more story time elements with less actual science. That we find would be the most supportive for the community.
Well, it's not really like science related. It's more just like, you know, I was on the bus and some guy fucking touched me for a second, and
Really? People actually
oh yeah.
feel a need? Part of it for me is I can't understand. I just can't, because I spend so much time every single day talking to people.
Right.
When I come see you, we spend 6 straight hours talking. When I'm at work, I spend a lot of time talking to people. When I'm at home, I'm always talking to people, and like, when you have a lot of spare time that you're not interacting with people, I see like why someone, oh, I can't tell anyone about this like creepy dude on the bus.
Right.
But it seems like also at a certain point, I think some people feel like they will get more out of that. They feel like they'll get more out of making a video because that video will get likes and that video will get watch time. Whereas if you say something, you all it is what you feel about the way the person reacts. Did they like it? Did they not like it?
Yep.
But when you put something online, you get likes, you get shares, you get all of these hard pieces of evidence that you can point to that you're popular, which is strange.
There's also a fuck was I saying? Forgot what I was talking about. I'm a little distracted by these harpies.
I'm glad that I think the room's almost over.
Yeah.
Well, that was cool. Did you see that?
Yeah. It's my. I can look it up for you in a second.
She would have killed this harpy.
The people. There's also a lot of people that aren't like you. They have way too much fucking time, like me, and they also have their phones, and maybe they're in school, and there's a shit ton of downtime, so they can sit there and listen to 10 minutes of unsubstantiated bullshit. Because it's okay. At the end of it, they can be like, "Well, that was fucking dumb," and then they can keep skipping to certain parts, right?
Yeah, that's whoa. Most doors are a lot harder than that. That was the easiest door we've opened the whole game.
Pull the handle.
Whoa, is that it?
Yeah, buddy. We got the fucking.
We made it.
We found the box. You're about to open a Pandora's box of problems here, buddy.
Oh my god, that's so funny.
What is with his mouth? Why does he look like that?
He looks totally normal, bro.
Kratos, your quest is at an end. You are the first mortal to ever reach Pandora's box.
Just leave it here with me. I'll take care of it.
Save Athens. You must bring the box back to my city and use it to kill Ares. Return to Athens, Kratos. Return and save my city.
Weird. That she wants him to abuse this ancient power.
Yeah. Well, because Ares is like abusing the power. He's not supposed to be attacking her fucking city.
Yeah, that's a good point. And like, why can't she fight him back?
She's not strong.
Oh, she's not as powerful. I guess he is the god of war.
He's the god of war, and I don't know what she is. She's like the fucking god of peace or something.
Athena?
Like that. Yeah.
I don't know what Athena's the god of. Goddess
She's like
of.
the love and happiness girl,
There's another one. Why god and goddess? Why can't they just all be gods?
Yeah, it's like actor and actress.
Exactly. Why can't we just come up with a title? A person who acts. Actor.
Musician and musictress.
Well, and the argument a lot of people would make is, well, why does it have to be actor? Why can't it be actress? It can. It can be whatever the fuck you want. Just pick one.
Yeah.
If you want, why can't
Could
it?
be.
But why can't it all be actress and all be goddess? That's fine. That's perfectly fine. But like, I personally just think it makes more sense to use one term. Especially because, what do you call Caitlyn Jenner? Is he a star or a starlet? Right? Just come up with one word. Star. Everyone's a star.
Yep, that makes things a lot easier. Although then that's the argument that it's like, man is like the root word of woman, and it's like, well, why you get to be the root word? And it's like, well, that's just how it went. It's not how it has to. That's not how we necessarily believe now.
Exactly. And I actually want to see this.
Oh,
It's pretty dope. I love these.
it's fantastic. We
rendered.
spent what, 8 hours?
Getting here.
And they even made me actually drag it, like to make me have some sort of weight.
What a sword.
It's almost as cool as mine.
You've recovered Zeus's precious box, but you will not live long enough to see it opened.
And that's, oh man, that's a
See to that.
piece of marble.
You don't remember this part?
Yeah, I just thought it was a wooden post. But that's not at all. It's a marble column.
I just love how long we've spent trying to get this shit. And this is how they repay us. It's like, go fuck yourself.
And he got impaled with something that was basically the size of his body.
Yep.
He generally...
Arguably, moving that quickly, it actually probably could have passed right through him. Like, just completely just...
But he's just so small, I feel like.
I guess it would probably move him, yeah.
But it wouldn't impale him to the wall, it would crumble, right? Because it's made of stone.
My wife, my child. How?
So that's the big fucking reveal, is that Ares sent him into a place and told him to kill everybody, and then, oh look, his wife and daughter were there.
Now, with your wife and child dead, nothing will hold you back.
Oh.
Become even stronger. You will become death itself.
But as the flames consumed the temple, Kratos realized his true enemy was the god who once saved his life. The same
Basically,
god
Kratos has buyer's remorse.
everything from him.
What does-
Ares!
Dude, he's so ripped.
I love that shit.
Of your terrible deed will be visible
right.
to all. The
Yeah.
ashes of your wife and child will remain fastened to your skin.
That's so fucked up,
It's
man.
so dark.
Moved. And with that curse, all would know him for the beast he had become. His skin white with the ash of his dead family. The ghost of Sparta
The
had
ghost of Sparta.
And that's why he's so pale.
in death.
Man, he was a beautiful man before.
He
As
was.
the minions of Ares claimed Pandora's box,
Fucking harpies.
Kratos' life faded.
I fucking hate harpies.
Was cast into the fires of Hades.
Wait! That's mine. I was going to use it to not die.
I earned that box. I love
is
how
so
everyone
cool,
is
man.
falling,
The currents
but Kratos is skydiving.
He's
Right.
he's going faster than everyone else. Because his soul weighs heavy with the death of others.
That's actually really insightful because I don't think this is a physical place.
Remember this guy?
west.
Dude, is this the throat dude?
It's the dude he dropped down the fucking throat.
Down to that cursed river.
That's amazing.
Task left for me above.
They're in hell, so that's why like he could stab him without him just straight
Without
up
him dying, yeah. Because I was going to say he would have lost his grip. That sword is probably 8 inches tall, right?
Oh yeah.
It's a huge blade.
I'm like, look how creative this fucking game is, man. That's so cool. That we're now playing in Hades.
And that bodies are consistently falling past us.
Oh, they're not. Yeah, they don't go away. That's a pretty consistent thing.
I thought that guy was going to yell Ares too. Ares!
Just need. Did you hear that? That was I think that was a stock scream.
I didn't hear that, no.
What is this? What?
It's just a dead
Really?
end, yeah.
Fucking
These bone
man,
pyres
I feel
are
like I'm in
fucked.
hell or something.
Yeah. This is creepy, man.
It's great. Look at these spiky ass.
These knees have no meniscus left.
No meniscus.
Yeah, that's like the soft, spongy fluid type thing that is between your joints.
I'd say he probably has more than most people. He dropped
all
like
meniscus.
3 stories.
No, I said these bone, like the ones you're standing on.
Oh, I thought you meant like
Kratos' knees.
Yeah, yeah, okay, sorry.
Kratos is not even a physical being right now.
Technically.
This is the idea of Kratos.
What the fuck are these guys doing here? Why are they just hanging out down here?
Just in case anybody happens to grab onto one of these things, they can throw them into the river.
Better question is, why are those platforms even here? They're also in an ascending fashion, almost like they wanted to let people out.
I actually wouldn't doubt it if these are the bones of a larger creature. That's my best theory, that is like some sort of a titan.
That's not bad, but it's a pretty perfect titan.
Yeah, yeah. This titan fell and created a path for Kratos. Not because he wanted to, but because the gods did.
But, like, don't you think that Hades would have the kind of budget to afford to curate this place?
Budget.
Yeah, man. He sends out his, like, demon engineers or something. And it's like a whole documentary series, and it's like, it's taken 30 years to remove the spinning spinal column.
Okay, so that sort of no longer lends credence to the idea. Dude, this would be so sinewy and gross
Absolutely.
to walk on.
Plenty
Ew.
of, what was the word you used?
Sinew?
No, the word for cartilage or whatever, the soft spot.
Oh, meniscus.
Yeah, it's very meniscusy.
Ares!
Every time, just drops. Ares!
I don't think Ares would hear him from the underworld.
No?
That's probably the only reason Kratos is able to get out of the underworld. If Ares knew he was here trying to escape, he would probably fuck him up again, just to make sure he couldn't get out. This is Hades' realm,
I don't think
right?
Hades and Ares are allies, though.
Exactly. No, that's what I mean. He doesn't know Kratos is here. If he did know Kratos was here, he could come here. I bet.
Fuck you, man. Fuck you, man. Fuck you, man. Put your hands up.
Get out of the car!
Climb onto the spikes.
Put your hands up and don't get hit by the blades.
Let's work on that.
Walk on log. Walk on log. Better?
Yeah, that was much better.
Do you find me funny now?
Your lyrics are improving, brother.
Your lyric skills are improving. Do you have any notepads? What that? Nah, we haven't played Fable, so those jokes are kind of lost, I think.
It's a reference to old Brosplay, though. That's okay.
What? Is it?
Yeah, man.
Okay, I guess
You've
we
been
mentioned it
saying
before.
what that since I'm pretty sure you said what that in our Oblivion playthrough, which is the first game we ever played.
Oh yeah, that was the first one. Grumples.
Yep.
Go
Yeah,
Grumples.
the first thing we ever said was Grumples.
I don't think I want to play Oblivion again.
Really?
Yeah. Because well, maybe to replace Mercenaries as a game that we are sort of able to play a significant volume of. But I just feel like Oblivion doesn't have the through line. Like there's no. We could play the main mission.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I just don't find that the main mission is even particularly like engaging. What's engaging about that game is the ability to have RPG elements and a main like quest.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I played 500 hours of that game, and that's why I loved it so much. If we were to play it for like 6 or 7 hours, I don't know. It wouldn't feel like it was Oblivion to me. Same way, what game was it? Oh, Borderlands. I wanted to bring Borderlands, but I just don't think it's gonna be that much fun. There's way too much time spent going to shops and hoping for better weapons, and yeah, like
That's always bugged me about Borderlands.
yeah, the random element of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think Borderlands would be a lot of fun, but it would be a lot more fun if we played it together. Like if that was the, one of the games we chose to play two-player.
That's why I always suggested, and you kept telling me, no, it's going to be better in the first player.
And you know what? I played it, and now I agree with you.
And that's the beauty of playing games ahead of time.
Yeah, I think, when did we start doing that? Probably in the last 6 to 8 months?
Well, it's actually just because...
I know you were trying to save time, but that was really tough.
Okay, well...
Oh yeah, thank
right.
God.
Listen. I have...
Listen to me!
It's because of the game selection, right? We were always playing games that we didn't really want to get into yet. We didn't feel like we were ready enough for games like this. Really, really good classic games we'd played since we were kids.
That's true. We played a lot of Shank. Type games that were good and new, but yeah, not.
And Mercs was one of the first that was like from our childhood.
I know. I love that Mercenaries is still going. I think it's one of the funniest things ever.
It's just like a year-long thing.
50+ episodes.
More than that, actually.
Yeah, it's more than a year. And part of that is that we don't play it every time, but we couldn't really play it every time.
We also spent 7 episodes doing the same 7 episodes. That
Notice there's teeth on these
didn't
platforms.
hurt.
Isn't that kind of weird?
Yep. These are ogre heads. It's like you said.
Ogre heads. I guess they could be ogre heads.
You're in
like-
my swamp.
Everything down here is the same. It's just a little more terrifying.
Yeah, everything's just on fire, actually. It's like
The
that
minions of
Endless
Ares and the
Moment
minions of Hades was just like, you know what? Ares has good minions. I'm just gonna copy them, but obviously they have to have fire. That just makes sense.
song. Yeah, of course.
Of course, fire, always fire.
What kind of fire is it that it doesn't burn?
Kratos doesn't get burned by anything. He's covered in ashes.
Oh!
How can you burn what has already been burned?
Oh.
How?
Fuck.
Ah.
Ares!
Thank you for joining us.
Oh.
Next time, sinewy logs. More sinewy logs.
Yeah, exactly.